Welcome everyone. My name is Wendy from Yin Yoga. Since my flow videos are getting long and they're not posting on Instagram, I'll be posting those on YouTube, and I'll write down how to do that below in the comments. So moving on to your hamstrings and your calves. So now we'll start to get into flexion and extension. So just like your biceps and your triceps, you have tops of your thighs, your quadriceps, the backs of your thighs, your hamstrings. So when one is engaged, the other one will be released. We'll do two poses today. One you're already familiar with. I am using a strap. You can always use a towel. Tights or pantyhose work great as well. You can use a belt. Just be sure it's something that's not going to slip on your foot. I'm also going to use a block, but you can use a folded towel or rolled up towel underneath your knees. All right, here we go. So take a seat on your mat. Before you start to exercise, definitely warm up. So go through some of the other poses. You can walk around the house, maybe just kind of walk in place. Just loosen up so you're not tight. You do not want to pull a hamstring. So we'll work on our hamstrings today. I like to have mine looped up all the time because I just use it a lot. So put that next to me. We'll work on forward fold. Now we've done this before. We'll engage it in a little bit different way. Bend your knees as much as you wish. Curl your toes up to your chin. If you feel good here, you feel like you can stretch out, start to pull your heels away from you and place a block or your towel underneath your knees. Good. Now curl your toes up to your nose. Brace your tailbone down to the mat. And as we've done before, just pull out, re-tilt your pelvis so you have more room to hinge forward. Take a full breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, inflate your belly. Exhale, retract. Inhale, stretch your arms up high. Exhale, drive your navel in and start to fold forward without pushing yourself into the pose. You can rest your hands anywhere, on the floor, behind your feet, your toes. I like to rest my hands on the mat. I'll take a deep breath in. Extend long from your spine. Exhale, fold a little deeper. And you can continue on finding more depth on each exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, round up through your spine. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Pull your heels close to your pelvis and remove your block. Just put it over to one side. Now stretch out your legs. I'm going to pull forward some in the frame. Curl your toes. Be lying down on your mat. So inhale, bend your knees into your chest. Place your hands underneath your thighs. Exhale, slowly roll down. Perfect. And stretch your feet out in front of you. Curl your toes. Breathe naturally. Just get comfortable on your back. Move this other block. Good. Pointed flex your feet. Just a couple times. Be sure your ankles are warm. You can feel this in your calves, backs of your thighs, your hamstrings. Come to stillness. Push your heels into the mat and recurl your toes towards your chin. You have a strap, your pantyhose, whatever you're using. I have the ends on one side and I have the loop in my left hand. Inhale, draw your knee into your chest. Pull the loop underneath your foot. You can lift a little bit. I like to have it right on the ball of my foot. Options here. You can keep your hands by your side or place your strap in one arm. The nice thing about doing this is you can rest both shoulders on your mat. So you're going to feel a little more even this way. Keep your knee bent. Full breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, kick your foot up just a little higher. Please keep a bend in your knee. It's not how far you can stretch. It's just simply stretching out the backs of your thighs. Good. Take a few breaths here. And gently pull your knee into your heart. Take your left hand, remove your loop, and we'll do the same on the other side. Stretch your heels out in front of you. Curl your toes hard. Inhale your left knee into your chest. Place your loop underneath the ball mound of your foot. So underneath your toes. Start to breathe into your space. Now notice if both of your hips, both of your glutes are glued to the mat. You can kind of press down on your right hip bone, just see if there's any difference. Be sure you are even. Listen to your shoulders. Both shoulders should feel even on your mat. You can pull your shoulders up, then rest them down onto the mat to be sure your entire shoulder, your upper shoulders are resting on the mat. Full breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, kick your heel just a little higher, bend your knee. It's totally cool if one side is a little tighter than the other. Breath in. Exhale out your air. Inhale your left knee into your chest. Take your strap, whatever you have, from underneath your foot. Exhale, pull your left heel in front of you. And that's it. It's a stretch I do pretty much every day. It really makes a difference. If you find you're seated a lot, and you're one of those people that sits at a desk, you just sat and watched a movie for a long time, kind of think about for a minute. You're sitting for a long period of time. You've got your hips and your knees in a state of flexion. Then you try to stand up. You'll feel that little bit of pinching behind your thighs. It's difficult for someone who sits for a long period of time to stand up. It's hard for your hamstrings to lengthen. So hopefully you found this helpful. Like or comment anything you'd like to see, be sure you let me know. Have a wonderful day. Bye everyone.